Scary spider. That's not a scary spider, but we do have scary spiders here today on the Good Things Utah set. We're talking black widows. Brandon is here from Edge Pest Control, and Brandon, you were telling me you've never seen it so bad with infestation of black widows everywhere.
Yeah, there's been a lot more activity. I think we've even had people tell us on on their neighborhood Facebook pages for their community or their neighborhood that they've been seeing a lot more, and everyone's like, yeah, we've been seeing them too, so it's been a big deal.
Why is this happening?
Mother Nature's just really excited for Halloween.
I'm so mad at Mother Nature right now.
I know.
Yeah, it could be the weather, it could be a lot of things.
Really?
So, yeah.
How do you know if you have black widows? I mean, if you haven't seen one, how do you know you might have them?
If you don't see them, yeah, it is hard to tell. A lot of the way to kind of really know is looking at the web. The web of a black widow is really sporadic. It's not organized. There's no pattern to it. And so the other cool thing is a good sign that it could be a black widow web is you can stick like a pen or a heavy a stick on it, and if it holds it, that's a chance that it could be a black widow.
So see the web right there? Look at it, and she's in there right in the middle.
Yeah, so they're pretty good size. I mean, they're thicker than normal webs. They're stronger.
All right, I have to see this over here. So this one is dead,
and
this one was a little bit alive a minute ago. She's kind of curling up now.
There was definitely movement.
I think they're.
But so you do see that hourglass,
you can
that
see the
red.
Hourglass. That's the best indicator.
That's the sign.
Yeah, that's the giveaway for sure.
Now, and where do these creatures hide in the house? Like, where should we be looking for these within our house?
Yeah, so if you're looking for them, they're usually down low.
Okay.
They're usually in places that are dark. Some good examples are like in places in the garage. They're in places that aren't disturbed very much, so a shed. But also now that people are turning off their water, we see a lot in sprinkler boxes in areas like that.
So be careful when you're opening those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and do they jump out at you? Will they try to get you?
You maybe, if you're dressed like that.
You in particular?
Well, Nisha has arachnophobia, and she swears that a black widow has tried to. I mean, she may be. I don't know. She's a little bit scared, but she says that it's leapt at her before.
They usually try not to attack. They're usually pretty reclusive unless they feel threatened. Then they can.
She's over there going, he doesn't know what he's talking about. They do.
They do attack.
Brandon may be an expert, but Nisha's tried to be attacked before.
Is it one of those things where you would know if you got bit?
You do know it. It feels like a pinprick, and if you do get bit, obviously try to find a spider, but go to the doctor right away.
Immediately. Yeah. Is there anything I can do to prevent them? I mean, I really haven't seen them around campus, knock on wood, I hope. But can I prevent black widows from being around my house?
The best thing to do is obviously to kind of organize clutter. So if there is clutter in the garage or sheds or wood piles, things like that, is to kind of organize those areas so they're not. But also, most people have webs around their house. So I mean, sweep them off, vacuum them, keep those things off, and that will help prevent a lot of activity from coming around the house.
Coming in the web.
Yeah.
What do you guys do at Edge Pest Control? Do you guys spray for everything?
So we do spray for everything. We do actually, that's one of the things that kind of we pride ourselves on is most products that are out on the market, spiders can walk, once it dries, spiders can walk right over it. They don't groom themselves like a cat, so they don't ingest it.
Yeah.
And so one thing that we pride ourselves on is the products we use, because they do guarantee spiders, black widows, and it works really well against
What's the process like? I've never had my house sprayed.
And I feel like she's thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
Really
so we treat the inside, we treat the garages really well. A lot of those hidden reclusive places you don't think of, where under the siding of homes, where we treat those areas around the whole foundation. We do really extensive as far as what we do. So play sets, and everything we use is pet and human friendly, so we can spray those areas.
Which I do love.
Can I make an appointment?
Yes, and you can.
Today?
The number for Edge Pest Control is 801-569-3343. Call Brandon or anybody at Edge.
Putting that in speed dial right now.
Hook you up. Brandon also says there's a lot of tarantulas right now too. Yeah, I feel like spiders are crawling all over me.
So scary.
Thank you for being here
thank you
so much.
All right, you guys,
and
we are.
these little
Yes,
girls.
I know. On to sweeters.
Oh look, she's moving.
Don't stop it. See? Okay, we are in the kitchen with Tammy from Meters, and we're going to do more fun, happy, sweet things.
But let's turn it.
Let's turn it happy.